Welcome everybody to the channel. Today we're grilling up some beautiful Pompano fish. They're like disc-shaped fish that lends itself really well toward grilling. The skin are really hardy and it can survive the hot grill without a lot of sticking and whatnot. So the ingredients that we're gonna need for today are some shallots, kecap manis, which is Indonesian sweet soy sauce. I'm gonna put a link to this in the description. Turmeric and galangal. We don't need that much, but we're gonna just use whatever we need, and we're gonna put it in the food processor for marinade. So we're gonna use these for marinade and then use these for basting. All right, so without further ado, let's get to it. So first thing we can do is you can kind of get rid of the skin on the turmeric. And remember, please glove up because these can get very yellow and it can really stain your skin for a good while. So these are good for you too, so eating healthy today. All right, good enough. We're gonna do the same thing to galangal. Now, these are traditional Indonesian spice. It gives you a little alternative from the usual Tony Chachery or Everglades and whatnot. Old Bay. All right. So now, I'm gonna grate these. And I do suggest you line your grater with cling wrap so that makes it really easy for you to clean later because these can stain. And for the amount of fish that I'm cooking today, this might be enough. Yeah. All this in there. Really, a little goes a long way. Let's go ahead and grate the turmeric. Again, all of these are available in powder form. Most of the time I just use that. But hey, today I'm cooking for y'all, so I'm gonna do the real thing. But they do have that extra zing when you use the fresh ingredient. All right, turmeric and galangal, done. All right, now I'm gonna drop them in the food processor. Some salt to taste, some sugar, some water in there. I'm not cooking a whole lot of fish today, so just enough to make a paste. Almost forgot. The next ingredient is tamarind. You can get them in this paste form. Just a little bit. Again, you can adjust this to the amount of fish that you need to marinate. Get it out, I don't want that. And we mix it in. That is our marinade. And now I'm gonna put the fish on that. So now it's time for us to make our basting sauce. Cut up some shallots. Okay, shallots are chopped. We're gonna mix in some ketchup mayonnaise. Okay. So next we're gonna mix in some cooking oil. You can use whatever neutral tasting oil. And we're gonna mix this together. Give it a taste. Oh yeah. So we're going to use some of these to baste the fish, and we're going to use some of these as a dipping sauce when we're eating the grilled fish.
Now that we're ready to grill our fishes, I'm going to get the Yoder Flat top up to temp. Today I'm using the fallen off and dried up barks from my post oak splits as kindling. Load them up into my chimney starter, and off they go. I could have used charcoal, but we in Texas are blessed with the availability of hardwoods like post oak and pecan, so they do come out cheaper than buying lump charcoals from the store, especially if you have them delivered as large rounds and split them yourself. As usual, I set up 2-zone cooking with fire on the right end of the grill so I can have access to the fire without removing grates and prevent the fishes from burning. I will place the fishes over the fire at some point to sear them, but for right now I'm gonna baste it with that basting sauce, let it caramelize with that high heat fire close to it. I also cannot recommend enough the benefit of using grill grates. If you're not familiar with them, they are protruded aluminum grates that sits on top of your existing grates. They have holes to allow smoke to pass through, and they prevent excessive flare-ups from burning your meats. But their biggest benefit when cooking fish is that they minimize the amount of sticking of your fish to the grate, because the grate tool that they came with allow you to scoop them up from underneath the fish, reducing the scraping and tearing of the delicate flesh. I'll place a link for them in the description below so you can go check them out. Man, the smell is amazing in here. If you've never grilled pompanos before, you owe it to yourself to do so. But definitely get some ketchup mayonnaise basting sauce to eat them with. It will change your life, I promise you. Well, there you go. Indonesian-style grilled pompano fish with ketchup mayonnaise dipping sauce. They are to die for. Thanks for hanging with me again on this cook. If you find this channel interesting, give me a like and subscribe to help the channel grow. And until next time, smoke on.